Hey everybody, DGooden24 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more NASCAR 21 Ignition news. Today we had a huge, ginormous bombshell drop. And you would think that would have came in the dev diary that got released today, but no. It was confirmed by one of the lead PR people for the game and motorsport games, Rusty Walrus, and he confirmed via a tweet that silly season and driver transfers will be in NASCAR 21 Ignition. Now, when we had heard that driver contracts for you were going to be in this game for the career mode, I kind of had a hope that this would happen. If you are not aware, you can sign contracts and you can increase how much money you want and other different things. I think there's like a crash clause, in there as well. And just all these different things you can work out with the contract. And I'm hoping that you can be competing with other drivers, like in the F1 game to, I guess in the F1 game you offer people contracts and they can confirm or deny based on what other teams offer them. Hopefully in this one you can maybe lowball a higher team to get a better car or something compared to like a higher tier driver that may be wanting to make more money. I don't know, but I think that this is great and it's a step in the right direction. In my last video I talked about how the people that made the F1 games, a few of the ex-Codemasters people were working on this and they are trying to make it like the F1 games, and that is perfect. If this is F1/NASCAR 2021, I am cool with it. This is just, it's a big deal. And I remember someone saying that there's going to be like drivers that are like premier drivers that cannot, like you can't replace them whenever you take over one of their cars. So that means they probably can't move from team to team either. Like I wouldn't imagine Kevin Harvick or Chase Elliott can move from their respective cars, and that makes sense. But this is so exciting. I wonder what they're going to do if they have retirements, whether that means they're going to be fictional drivers in the game, or if we're going to have like Xfinity drivers, like a list of names that can come up and replace drivers that retire or take someone's ride or something. That would make it a lot more realistic and a lot more cool, to be honest. Like, so if Daniel Hemrick or, I guess not Austin Cindric, well, I guess maybe him because this is NASCAR 21, could come up and take a ride or something, that would be really cool. I don't know. It's just such a surprising thing that they just dropped via Twitter today. I wish we could get some more career mode stuff, but they said it's going to come at a later date, so that's awesome. And aside from that, let's kind of talk about the dev diary they released today. So you're going to be seeing that in the background playing the whole video. So there wasn't really a lot. It was just that they were talking about how they make the tracks the way they were. I believe they scanned Coda and Nashville, and that was it. And I don't think it's exactly like an iRacing scan, but it's close. The tracks looked good. I'll say that. There's a scene where you're behind Chase Elliott in the cockpit cam, and it looks amazing. It looks like you're manhandling the car, and it makes me super excited to see this game. And we got a little bitty clip at Bristol at the very end, and it looked okay. I will say that the shine and the glare off the cars is too much. They need to tone that down a little bit. The cars need to be more matte looking. So that's just my 2 cents. But also, over the last weekend at Daytona, some people played a demo of the game at Daytona, and we got a few gameplay clips of that. I'll show one here, and I'll kind of talk about it a little bit. I think I saw in another video someone mentioned there was a rear view mirror, so I believe that's in the game. Not 100%, but I'm 90% sure. Also, if you look at the bottom, you will see the little markers, like in NASCAR 2003 and 2004, that would show you what car is right behind you and if they're going to your left or right. I love that. Hopefully you can turn it off or on, though, but we will see. It's just, I like it. It's just kind of throwing back to the NASCAR Thunder games, so that's awesome. Also, there is, if you see in the bottom left corner, there is a pit options guide where you can make your pit adjustments on the fly, just like in the F1 games as well. That is a great, great, great addition. Also, it looks like you can rotate around the car with the right stick at the very end of the video. The AI looks okay. They get spread out a little bit at Daytona. I know it's hard to make pack racing. NASCAR Inside Line did that, and NASCAR 14 and 15 did that really well. So hopefully they can get a little tightened up. The AI is, I don't know. We're just gonna have to see a little bit more. We're gonna have to see some like a 5 to 10 lap race or something to really determine what this AI is gonna be. But aside from that, the game looks good. I'm very excited. Hopefully you guys are too. Yeah, there's work to be done in the features department and a few things, especially with online multiplayer, but that's going to come with time. So as of right now, I'm super excited for the game, and I hope you guys are too. So as always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.